For Final Jeopardy today, we are headed to southern Africa with this clue. Called the Calendar Lake because it's about 365 miles long and 52 miles wide, it shares its name with a country. 30 seconds. Good luck. Veronica Matthews in the middle finished with $4,000 and could add to that here. What did she come up with? She wrote down Namibia, and I'm afraid that's not the lake, Veronica. You wagered $731, leaving you with $3,269. Jack Kelly in second place with $7,000 had as his response Lake Malawi, and that is correct. Well done. How much did you wager, Jack? You'll add $1,001, bringing you to $8,001. Probably good for second place today because Chris D'Angelo had a big lead, insurmountable, $25,200. Will he be adding to it with Lake Malawi? He's correct. He wagered $4,800 for another even number, his third of the game, $30,000 today. Wow. And now a four-game total of $83,600. Congratulations, Chris. The category is famous lines from literature, but there are a lot of those. Let's see the clue. Both the first line and the last line of this 1859 novel begin with it. You have 30 seconds, players. Good luck. Rebecca Joseph has $2,200. What did she come up with in Final Jeopardy? What novel? What is A Tale of Two Cities? And that is correct. It begins with, it was the best of times and worst of times, of course, but the ending is famous too. Sidney Carton's It Is a Far, Far Better Thing. What did you add, Rebecca? You wagered $2,100. You will nearly double up to $4,300. Chen Fei Lu was in second place with $5,100. Did he know it was A Tale of Two Cities? He did. He wagered just $67. He'll finish with $5,167. Once again, Chris D'Angelo could not be caught with $19,200. Is he correct in final? Tale of Two Cities? No, Uncle Tom's Cabin. We'll have to take a little bit back. Chris, how much? You'll drop just $5,800 to $13,400. You have now earned $97,000 and are a five-game champion. You're headed to the Tournament of Champions, Chris. Well done. Our players will be dealing with scientific books in final today. Here's the clue. Published in 1868, Études sur le vinaigre was one of this man's groundbreaking works. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Rachel Hoke had $4,200 coming into Final Jeopardy. Her response was never completed. Would have started with a D. What did you wager, Rachel? $2,200, knocking you down to $2,000. J.R. Scott in second place with $13,600. Chance to dethrone a five-time winner. He wrote down, Richter tried to change to something with an A. I'm sorry, not correct. You wagered everything but $1. That'll knock you down to the third place. Chris D'Angelo had $19,800. His response was Louis Pasteur, and that is correct. Studies on vinegar from that scientist who worked with bacteria and fermentation. What will you add to your score, Chris? 7401 takes you up to $27,201. A great game, and now a six-time winner, $124,201. In Final Jeopardy today, Latin phrases is the category. The clue is this. An 1863 congressional act relating to this was decried in the press as a bill to appoint a dictator. 30 seconds. Good luck. Ken Bloom has $5,200 at the moment. What was his final Jeopardy response? He wrote the Latin phrase, what is habeas corpus? And that's correct, the writ suspended by Lincoln during the Civil War. How much will you add, Ken? $5,000 takes you to $10,200. Ariel Epstein in second place with $7,200. Does she have habeas corpus? Yes. Her wager? $3,201 will bring her up to $10,401. Chris D'Angelo could not be caught today with $34,000. Will he be earning more? He's correct with habeas corpus. How big did he wager? Good night. $16,000, taking him to $50,000 today, a new one-day high for him, and a 7-day total of $174,201. Great game. We're going to get some exercise in Final Jeopardy today with this clue. A World War I internee created this form of exercise, adapting hospital beds as makeshift equipment to rehab injured soldiers. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin with Lily Driggs, who has $4,400 at the moment, and wrote down as her response, changed calisthenics to Pilates, and it's a good thing she did. Joseph Pilates is the World War I internee here. It was the bed springs from the beds. What did you wager, Lily? You'll add $2,000, taking you to $6,400. Matt Patrick was in second place with $5,800. Does he have Pilates? No, he put isometrics, I'm afraid. He wagered $3,005. That'll leave him with $2,795. Chris D'Angelo could not be caught again today with $16,200. Will he add to that? Does he have Pilates? He's got it. Did he wager big again? Couldn't go as big today. $3,800, a nice even $20,000 for him, and now an 8-day total of $194,201. Hey, thanks for watching. Click on the subscribe button and don't miss a moment.